And maybe fill me in a bit on what Energize Students is and does, and kind of how that began.
Well, Energize Students is just what it said, and it took us a while to come up with a name that really, spoke without having to explain what we were about. And the one thing that we felt was missing in the education system was the focus on the student, and really saying everything that happens in education should be focused on what's best for the student. Where does the student get energized? Where does the student become alive? Where does the student start to learn and get to explore their passion, explore opportunities in life, explore who they are? And it just kind of grew from there. And that's where the name came from. It was just kicking around, well, what is it that we're trying to create in a student? We're trying to create energy, because so often what you find in the classroom is the exact opposite of energy. You find boredom and disdain and get me the heck out of here. So that's kind of how we got to the name, and we got to what we're doing now. And our focus was really about how do we get the focus back on the student? How do we get everything about education that the first question you ask is, how's this going to affect the student, and how's this going to benefit the student? And after that, you can ask other questions. But until you can answer that question, there really isn't a reason to be talking about it.
So basically, you were trying to incentivize students in the business field. Is that?
Well, that was one of the ideas. Was I come from an entrepreneurial background. My father's an entrepreneur. It's really the basis of how the foundation started. And we were like, well, what you don't find out there is high schoolers exploring entrepreneurially. You find a lot in college, and it's all from a very academic standpoint. So how do you kind of make it so that kids don't feel like I got to go get more training after I've gone through 12 years of school, that I might have some tools to actually go out there and create a living and create an opportunity for my creativity to sustain me. And so we were thinking, how do we do that? Do we do a business plans competition? Do we, what is it? But we didn't want to make it academic. And again, when I came across Escondido Charter High School and what they were doing, and how it was taking a group of kids and helping them find their passion, giving them the tools to explore that passion, and then making it into an entrepreneurial enterprise, that just spoke to what we were trying to do anyway. And I didn't know how to do it, and it was very organic. And so we just started to explore how can we support that.